The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Torres is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. At the plate, Bryce Harper. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back. There's
a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Murphy. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And that misses ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
And, Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David Dahl.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
That misses 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Dahl is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. And the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Nolan Arenado is on deck. Hit in the air out to right. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Scherzer looks in. 1-0 on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Carlos Correa would be next. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's set and the pitch. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Here comes the first pitch. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as here's Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Andrew Stevenson. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is under it, and he makes the catch. Here's Mookie Betts, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now batting, number 78. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
78.
sacrifice attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a terrible time for a letdown behind the plate as the tying run will score on what's likely to be called a passed ball. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball wait. Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Oh, he's in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts giving chase. 1 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. In now, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy. But there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the... Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
DJ LeMahieu.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, and there's one away.
First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Line towards center field. Stevenson will get there, and he puts it away to... Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off for
Daniel
Washington,
Murphy. He'll try to
second
get it
baseman,
going here to begin the fourth.
Daniel Murphy.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Left fielder number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Andrew Benintendi.
Lifted the other way to left center. Stevenson on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Right
Digging in to
fielder,
try it again. Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. 4-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break. Little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Don't want to forget about it. Now the 0-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yasmani Grandal.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 3-1 now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting,
Andrew Stevenson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
the pitcher number 30.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 78, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Scherzer will check it first, and he's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stevenson moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. To try it again, Torres. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Bryce Harper.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Benintendi is there, and it's a very quick. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Into the windup and the pitch.
Correa.
Ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone. Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Hit to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Left fielder number 50.
Digging in once again, Melky Cabrera. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Blake Snell comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. Underhanded flip. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Grandal is retired. 2 down now.
The center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Andrew Stevenson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Bregman.
And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper is in his tracks now. 1 down. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Rendon. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hey,
Ian
your
Desmond
attention, please.
will pinch hit here, and
Hitting
he's
for
the
the
potential
Rockies.
tying run.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Your
A.J.
attention,
Reed
please.
is going to be asked to get
Hitting
things
for the
going here as a
pitcher,
lead off
Scherzer.
the top of the 8th.
Number 23, A.J. Reed.
Lucas
Now pitching for the
Giolito
Rockies.
has been summoned from the bullpen
Number
as he'll do so
27.
to start the 8th.
Lucas Giolito.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Dahl. 1 out. The speedy
batter,
Trey
number
Turner
7.
digs in now.
Shortstop.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Number 81.
Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side.
Your
Nate
attention,
Jones
please.
is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
Washington.
bottom half of the
Number
8th.
65.
Ready for another chance?
Jones.
David Dahl, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Stevenson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Towards second. The underhanded flip to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts going back on it. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Daniel Murphy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And he struck him out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Here's Melky Cabrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 9.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with it back.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up to 100 miles an hour. They just have to be ready to swing.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
And there's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cabrera going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Alex Bregman stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Payoff pitch one more time. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Into the box now, Andrew Stevenson. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Andrew Stevenson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth. Now you're still fighting in extra innings, but the fact is the game is tied and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Trey Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2 and you showed him the high fastball.
On to first. Man alive. What? Alberto Velasquez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 66, Alberto Velasquez. Now catching and
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Lucas Giolito is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
DJ LeMahieu.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase the pitch that badly.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the dream will live on as they have won the wild card game in walk-off style. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, when you're one hit of the